Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. Let's go back through this door now that we had to put the two statues on. And as you can see when we go in there, the room's a little bit different this time. We have to deal with all these spiders, and we don't have our statue buddy anymore. So first things first, let's deal with the bigger ones. They only take 2 shots, so you know, nothing that difficult. It can be a little bit difficult to lock onto them though, just because of the sheer volume of the other stuff around. We've taken care of most of them that are in the way. Let's get out our hookshot again. And just start taking these things out one by one. That was close. Oh! Pulled them towards me there. Alright. Oh, you needed one more. So let's just continue with the tiny ones. Yeah, the hookshot works pretty well, so I guess that is what I would recommend when you're trying to take these out. And whenever we destroy all of those, nothing happens. There's supposed to be a treasure chest over there, as you can see on the map, but apparently that wasn't the trigger. So actually, well, let's just leave this statue alone for right now. You may be able to see, as we go up, that there is a statue over there on this end. It looks like it's got kind of a runway there. So we can use our Dominion Rod to take control of it, and just run it forward. And eventually, it will drop down and land on a switch. And that alone doesn't do anything. There's actually another switch on the other side. But there's not actually a small statue there waiting for us. So we pretty much just have to throw one in there ourselves. Just get up here and throw, without falling off the ledge, preferably. And that'll put it in there. So then we can just walk it to the end like we did with the other one. And then now, once both of those switches are pressed down, the treasure chest finally appears in this room. And we can go over to collect it. So this is going to be something better. It's you can probably guess what it is. It's a piece of heart. So we're actually almost done with those too. I mean, we're going to be getting a heart container here. Then there's a heart container in the next 2 dungeons, I think. So, you know, we actually don't really have that many more heart pieces to collect either, because with just the heart containers, we'd be at, what, 18 hearts? So we're pretty close to finished with that too. Anyway, we're now finally done with everything there is to do in this big room here. This room's kind of annoying, but it is very, very easy to miss that piece of heart that was back there. Because, you know, you really, really have to backtrack, and you may not think to actually go back in that room again, so make sure you don't skip over that if you're going for 100%. So now we can go through this door and meet up with our statue guy once again. Probably got kind of lonely in that bell over there by himself. Well, don't think the Dominion Rod's going to take care of the keys. There we go. Alright, there should be a hookshot target up here. Hey, they don't want to trap you in. That would be kind of annoying. Alright, let's just not bother with that guy. Let's let our friend take care of all the work. Boom! Awesome. That's so much fun. I love doing that. Alright, there's really not much of a puzzle in this room. It's pretty straightforward, actually. We should be getting pretty close back to the entrance hallway now, actually. I think we're about done. So let's break that off, and as you can see, the teleporter is just right over here. And I believe this is actually the last room before the entrance hallway. Like, I think this is the entrance right here. Yep, this is the first room. So we're now back out here, back in the main place. We've went in a complete circle, gone all the way to the top, and then all the way back down. And now we can actually finally continue forward. There's really not much to do after you get them back here. Let's just move the statue back to its final resting place, where it's going to be for all time, I guess. It's going to sit there for the rest of its existence, however sad that may be. So once we return the statue, the door turns all green and opens and reveals another door behind it that we can go through, and we can finally get going. This is just a big, long, horizontal hallway, and if you didn't think this had the feel of Prince of Persia before, it definitely does now. This is incredibly dark, so I'm just going to leave my lantern up here. I'm not really that concerned about lantern oil or anything, so... Oh, no, take it back out. Take it back out. Okay, there we go. So, as I was saying, if you didn't have the feel of Prince of Persia before, you definitely do right now. all these traps and a really ancient, long, horizontal hallway to go through. I always accidentally put away the lantern. I don't know how much it helps because I don't really feel like looking over there at the screen, but I figure it's better than nothing. Okay, so let's just make our way across these last two swinging blades. We can pick up this statue here and throw it across when there's an opening. And then we can use our Dominion Rod to pull it onto the switch. Of course that closes the gate behind it, but that's really no problem because once you get over here, you can take control of it again and then just pull it off. So there you go. And now we're at the boss door. It's right here, guarded by two Cyclops skull shields for some reason. Not sure why that is. They're kind of weak, but oh well. Oh, come on, just, you know what, don't even bother with it, let's just go. Maybe I can fit this all in one video, maybe I can't. If it, actually there's probably a good chance that it will take over the time limit. So, if that's the case, I'll be splitting the video. If not, then, well, we'll just be continuing on. Wow, that's incredibly dark, isn't it? Okay, so in here, this is our big boss arena. There's a few pillars of light, there's some large statues around. Doesn't really appear to be anything threatening in here, though. Oh, the light just went away. Oh, man! That is a giant spider with a huge eye on its back. That is disturbing. Wow. You can even see, like, the little individual hairs on it. That's just really creepy. Okay, so this boss is Armogohma, actually. The name Goma might sound a little bit familiar. It's a huge, huge throwback to Ocarina of Time. Goma was the first boss in the Deku Tree. And it had the big eye on it that you had to hit. So basically, all you really need to do with this boss, it's quite easy, actually. It's just knock it down with an arrow, and then take control of the statue to pound it in the stomach. That's gotta hurt. And that's really all you need to do. It doesn't really have anything else, anything really threatening. So let's just take our bow and arrow back out again, and see if we can follow this guy around. Oh, he stops in the middle. Yeah, this is one other thing he does. He shoots out a bunch of little spiders, which I gotta say is really annoying. But I think these, like, mostly charge you. They don't run around that much. So spin attacks are helpful, but, like I've said before, the whole rotating the control stick thing doesn't seem to work half the time. Oh, holy crap. He's gonna fire his laser at us here. Just kind of run around in circles. As long as you keep moving, that's not hard to avoid, really. So let's just keep following it around again. Oh, stop there. Wow, that was quick. So then once we knock it down, we can just do the same thing we did with the statues the first time. And there we go. Wow, I don't know what those two things are sticking out of the back of the spider, but kind of gross looking, I guess. Alright, let's follow it around again. He may shoot off some little baby spiders again. Yep, sure enough. Now, actually what you can do is kind of stand here in the middle and actually take out, like, most of these while they're still in their eggs. And that'll make things a lot easier. It's less you'll have to deal with that are actually moving around, Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's see if we can find him again. There he is. Stops there. This should be the last time we have to hit him, actually. This is the third time, so that seems to happen a lot. And, of course, that's the last time we gotta do it. So, that's Armogohma defeated. He crumbles up into a little spider thing. He dies the same way like the small skulltulas do, which is kind of funny, I think. So now we've defeated... what? The eye is still alive. Oh. So this is sort of just a funny face. I love the music. So there we go. It just hit the eye a few times with arrows, and all the little spiders explode around them, which is kind of awesome looking, I gotta say. But now the boss is actually defeated after we killed off the little eye that sprouted. And with that, we've picked up our third piece of the mirror shard. The third piece of the mirror shard, our third mirror shard, or our third piece of the mirror. There we go. Okay, so 3 of the mirror shards are ours. Just 1 left. Anything else? Link, you saw how nasty that monster was, right? The evil within the shards is more powerful than you can imagine. Well, I'm kind of used to that. You know, we could be assembling something truly terrible here. Could be something that we'll ultimately have to destroy. Maybe. It has seemed to have caused a lot of trouble. We have to hurry, let's find the last shard. We have to reach the sky, that's where the last shard is supposed to be. So how exactly are we going to go about doing that? Okay, come on, give me control, let's go. So we pick up the heart container that Armogohma left behind, we're up to 16 hearts, and now we can just warp out of here. So I'll get you out of here, you're sure there's nothing else you need to do. So in the next part, we'll appear outside of the dungeon and see what we need to do afterwards. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.